Did you know that these days, a company with good sales is one that also buys well? A company doesn't exist on its own. It relies on suppliers and outside specialists, essential to the success of its projects. This diverse network gives the company access to raw materials, components, and expertise from around the world. Besides, sourcing has assumed a strategic role. First, the sums involved are considerable, representing around 60% of a manufacturer's revenue. Purchasing is the largest component of ongoing costs and poses a true financial challenge. Business performance is directly linked to purchasing. Plus, purchasing spans every aspect of a company's business, from product manufacturing to logistics, information systems, R&D, maintenance, and office supplies. As a result, the appeal and performance of the company's offerings depends to a great extent on whether it has chosen the right suppliers, ones that can provide quality products and services. That's the primary role of the purchasing department. But purchasing is also becoming one of the company's main tools for promoting sustainable development. It's no longer a matter of just negotiating prices. There are social and environmental objectives to be taken into account during the purchasing process as well. This virtuous policy is what we call responsible purchasing. For example, when we purchase a product, we analyze its actual cost from every angle over the entire course of its life cycle, from purchase to maintenance, end-of-life disposal, and energy consumption. In sum, what we call its full cost. A sustainable sourcing policy guides a company's actions in two main areas. First, in its choice of suppliers. Do they comply with International Labour Organization standards? Do they uphold the rights of their employees? Do they guarantee a safe workplace? Do they comply with the company's ethics rules? Do they care about the environment? Second, in its choice of eco-designed products. What materials are used? What components? What are the manufacturing conditions, and how are the products delivered? To put it simply, what is the product's environmental footprint? This means re-evaluating the logistics organization and supply channels. So with any responsible purchasing policy, the question arises, how does a global company obtain a commitment from its suppliers across the world as part of a shared drive towards sustainable development? The answer is, first, by defining its requirements in each agreement it signs with its suppliers. Second, by selecting suppliers who share the same objectives with regard to sustainable development. Third, by helping its suppliers improve their performance. Fourth, by constantly verifying compliance with commitments. This enables the company and its suppliers to build a mutually beneficial, long-term partnership, based first and foremost on dialogue and sharing best practices. With Alstom, sustainable sourcing practices are already a reality. The group currently has over 40,000 suppliers worldwide. Each of them shares the same goals as Alstom when it comes to sustainable development, and strictly adheres to the guiding principles of sustainable sourcing. Alstom first published its sustainable sourcing policy in 2008. Its charter, which all of its suppliers must sign, is now in its 4th edition. The 10,000 suppliers who have signed the charter account for 80% of the company's purchases. The others comply with the principles set forth in the charter by accepting the general terms and conditions stipulated in their contract. Alstom audits its suppliers to evaluate their performance in the area of sustainable development. The group also provides them with useful information to help them improve their practices. Dialogue and sharing expertise are key to establishing a strong partnership. Any weak points revealed in the evaluation are analyzed, and Alstom and its suppliers mutually agree on the improvements to be made. This sustainable sourcing policy is also directly reflected in improvements to the products and solutions offered by Alstom. Take 2 examples. After working with its suppliers to conduct an eco-design study of cables and connections, Alstom Transport decided to replace copper, a heavy and expensive metal, with aluminium on select trains. As a result, the trains consume less energy and cost less to manufacture. Another example is the packaging used by Alstom Grid to transport gas-insulated bus bars. This packaging could weigh as much as 800 kilograms and was neither reusable nor recyclable. A joint eco-design project led to the development of a new type of packaging made from wood. It's not only recyclable, with all the same benefits as the previous packaging, it reduced the level of waste from an average of 62 tons per project to just 4 tons. Whether the challenges are environmental, social, or ethical, for Alstom, moving forward on the path of sustainability sourcing means developing closer ties with our suppliers.